Maybe a few showers. I wanted to go back and just look at the climatology because the temperatures that we're talking about for this Christmas are not excessively warm. On average, we're 63 degrees and lows are in the 40s. But what's interesting, over the last 50 years, only 19 Christmases have been above normal. So most fall either at average or below average. Now, the record warmest was just a few years ago, 2015. We had 82 degrees. We're not even talking 80s. We may not be talking 70s for this Christmas. Now, the coldest, and I was a little chap, was 27 degrees. You can see some of the warmest years are all in the upper 70s or low 80s, with the coldest. As a matter of fact, one of the coldest on record was back just last year when we had a temperature of only 46 degrees for a high. So we're not talking record lows, we're not talking record warmth, a little above average, not too bad. We're under partly cloudy skies outside at the moment. It's chilly right now, 48 degrees, dew points in the 30s. We'll be watching those dew points overnight tonight because that will determine just how much lower the temperatures north of the lake will get. In the 30s outside at the moment, but so are the dew points. These will need to come down a bit more in order to get freezing temperatures. I think patchy frost, very likely, but those dew point values will be on the rise. And this is a forecast for the South Shore. Won't be as high of an increase in dew points north of the lake, but maybe enough to prevent a widespread freeze north of the lake. And even if we do, it would be a short duration, maybe right at 32 degrees. Very light winds, but what little wind we do have is generally out of the east, which is starting to bring back some of that moisture. And at the same time, we're losing the source of that real cold air. So gradually, we are going to start to see a warm up. And the upper parts of the atmosphere, a southeasterly flow, which does start to bring back the cloud cover and a little bit of a warm up, but at the surface, more of an east wind. We're also going to be watching over the next several days that warming trend back into the upper 60s. But we're trying to figure out the timing of this. Here comes another trough. This is Christmas Day, a surge of colder air moving across the Central Plains. Will it get here in time for Christmas, or is it going to be after Tuesday or Wednesday of next week? That's what has been the big question. We're going to start to see an increase in cloud cover steadily through the night tonight. May get some breaks at times during the day tomorrow, but mostly cloudy skies prevail for Thursday and Friday. Friday, we're also going to start watching our rain chances pick up. Now, I don't want to nail down any one percentage number for this coming weekend because the models kind of keep going back and forth with just how much rain and when we see the rainfall for Saturday and Sunday. What I'm more not concerned, but what is of more interest is this frontal system. If it moves in soon enough, maybe we get that rainfall early on Christmas morning, and by Christmas evening or night, we're already getting into the cooler air. Now, this is a new model run from earlier in the afternoon. Earlier runs than that had this front not moving through until Tuesday. This has kind of sped up a bit, and both the Euro and the GFS have the front moving a little bit faster. Will that be a trend that continues? If so, maybe our temperatures are cooler on Christmas Day. So there remains a bit of uncertainty with the end of our forecast. More certainty prevails, though, through the next several days. Chilly tomorrow morning, still cool, high around 61, back into the upper 60s with those scattered showers into the weekend, and then kind of the question mark as to when exactly a front moves in on Christmas Day.